God.
Wait, is it fine with the dogs in here?
It's fine with me.
I don't care. My teacher.
Wait, except she can't hit
The only thing
this.
that we should worry about is like she doesn't move that thing, because.
You can just sit right here. Wait, is the dog in the camera?
No. But don't lean forward, Mayor. You're in the camera.
Oh, well, can I scoot back then? Because I'll lean forward.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't scoot the camera.
Maybe we should be closer. Yes. Sure as I am.
I'm gonna go, bro.
Okay, May. You ready? Get on it.
Okay. Wait, is it filming?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when did you come out and what was this experience like?
So I think that question is really broad because you can come out to yourself and to others. I think for myself, coming out in the sense of like accepting myself and loving myself probably when I was 19, 20. And then to others, I started coming out to people when I was 22, 23. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think like was the reaction with people that were like you were close to? Was it more positive or negative?
So I selectively came out to people that I knew that they were going to be okay with, you know? So I didn't fully come out to everyone that was like super close that I consider important in my life, like my family at the beginning. So the first people that I came out with were people from college that I had met, you know, during that time. And they were important people in my life, and they still are, but they weren't like, you know, like family. So to my family, I came out when I was 24. 24, yeah.
Was your family like supportive of it?
They were okay about it. They weren't like super supportive at the beginning. They were, I think more than anything, they were like afraid and concerned. They didn't know exactly what would happen with me. Some religious thoughts were involved where like they felt like maybe this wasn't of God, but they never used it as an excuse against me. But my parents, just in general, even without religion, they're pretty conservative. And so this was very much outside of their realm. So that's why it took a little bit longer for them. So at the beginning I came out, my sisters were super fine. I have 2 younger sisters and they were super fine. And then my parents, my mom was okay, but she was sad. And my dad told me like, I love you, but I need some time. And we didn't talk for like 6-7 months. But now we're good, so it's good.
Okay, do you think your human rights have been like respected since you came out?
Yeah, I mean that's a loaded question, but I mean human rights are so many, and I believe that yeah, I mean we live in a time where being gay, openly gay, or whatever part of the queer community you consider yourself, is a lot easier now than before. If by any chance you feel like your rights are being attacked for any reason, you are able to be loud and you are able to find help and support, which is something that you couldn't find before. And so I think that now, to really honestly feel like your human rights are being violated, it has to be something really, really big. And I haven't experienced that.
Okay, what are some of the human rights that you think other people have experienced that they got taken away from them?
Well, for example, I think even to now, this day, they're not very, like, gay people are not super well looked upon to, like, adopt kids. And I don't know if I can say, like, adopting is a human right, but maybe wanting to be a parent or nurse someone could be, you know what I mean? And so that could be a situation before when gay marriage wasn't allowed. If you didn't have, I mean, if you weren't legally married to someone and you went to the hospital, that person couldn't find out anything about you just because of the law, and they weren't considered that. So that's violating the right of privacy because you weren't able to do that with your other partner and whatnot. And so the things have changed a lot, and I think that is very minimum now.
Okay. Do you think coming out is very difficult, and what things were hard about it?
I think that the hardest part about it is to realize that you are 100% okay, and that you are perfect the way you are, and that's a hard realization for someone. And the second realization is to realize that when you come out to people, if those people don't accept you for who you are, when you're coming out and being honest and authentic with them, then those if they don't react well, you know, those people weren't meant to be around you because they don't appreciate you how you truly are. And so why would you want to have people like that are surrounding you? And so I think that's the second hard realization of coming out, is like people that you probably consider be very close, if they don't react well to the coming out, you have to distance yourself from them because you are worth it and you are great the way that you are, and those people are obviously having some sort of problem. And dropping those people from your life or cutting them off in some reason, or not cutting them off, but like, you know, realizing that those persons are not the ones that you consider they were, is probably like a very hard step when we're coming out.
Okay. So what stereotypes have you been personally affected by, and like how did you deal with it?
Stereotypes, I mean, there's so many. Well, it's just interesting too because stereotypes are built out of just perception, right? And so I personally haven't been a victim of a lot of stereotypes that gay men can probably go through because I don't look super girly, or I'm not, you know, like I don't wear makeup, or I don't dress like, you know, like, I don't know, just like the stereotypes come when you're doing something about it. And so when I, for example, for Pride Festival and whatnot, I dress up and everything, but it's different because Pride, everyone's like on the, you know, everyone wants to celebrate gay, you know? So maybe, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people, I mean, I feel like I've suffered more stereotypes for being an immigrant than for being gay. So when people hear my accent, or when people see the color of my skin sometimes compared to others, or they know that I wasn't born here, I feel like I have perceived more discrimination for those reasons than for being gay. And if anything, like, if people discriminate you for sounding gay or acting gay or something, I don't know, I just don't take it. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna discriminate? Well, see you later, have a great life.